Hey, what's going on, everyone? Back at it again with another action figure review. And this time I have the new Superman movie figure for Superman. Just called Superman. I was liking the Superman Legacy title. I'm not going to lie. I was liking that title, but I guess not anymore. They're just calling it Superman. So, yeah. Coming out soon, which I'm definitely going to watch it and do a review on it because I'm excited for it. But, yeah, this already looks like a nice figure. I'm kind of disappointed, though, that I didn't get the one that came with Crypto. I mean, that would have been cool to have Crypto the Super Dog with him. And I also saw that they had a variant of this figure with a more like battle damaged. I was like, I think I'll pass on that. I kind of just wanted the regular figure, but I wanted the one that had Crypto the Super Dog with it. I also wanted to get Metallo, but they didn't. Or not Metallo, Metamorpho. I wanted to get that figure as well, but I couldn't find that one anywhere. But I'm gonna take what I can get. This does look like a very nice figure. Definitely looks like David Corn Sweat. Corn Sweat. But let's take a look at the back. Yeah. Very nice. Very, very nice. They brought back the underwear, which Henry Cavill's Superman didn't have underwear. So, but they have David Cornsweat wearing the underwear. Which, I'm not gonna knock it. I mean, it's iconic. But let's open this baby up. Okay, first and foremost, we have the card. Nothing really to say about the card. It's very nice. And there's the description. So, yeah. Alright, here he is. So, I put on one of the flying hands. But, this looks nice. Little bit disappointed though they didn't give him a wired cape, but it still looks nice. Looks like our good friend Mr. Corn Sweat, which David Corn Sweat. People can complain all they want, but I'm not gonna complain. We haven't seen him as Superman yet. I'm not going to complain about him. Am I going to miss Henry Cavill? Yes. But I'm not going to knock this guy. We haven't even seen his movie yet. It's like when people complained about, Robert Pattinson before seeing The Batman. And then they saw The Batman and then they were like, oh my God, he's great. I'm not going to complain about David Corn Sweat and then, watch the new Superman movie and be like, oh my God, he's great. I don't ever do that. I'm not going to complain about his performance before seeing the movie, and I don't go off trailers either. I'm going to see the whole movie first, then judge it. But yeah, this figure does look nice. Let's do a comparison. Okay, so we got the main free Superman actors. We got Christopher Reeve, Henry Cavill, and David Cornsweat. Now, these are the main Superman movie actors. If you don't count Brandon Routh, who is just very, very mid, to be honest. And if we're counting TV Supermans, I guess Brandon Routh improved. And then we have Tyler Hoechlin, who is actually very good. Then you have Tom Welling, who I'm not going to count because, he was Superman at the end of the series, but we didn't really get to see him as Superman. And then we got Dean Cain, who was just really not that great. His acting could have used improvement. But, out of all the Supermans, these are the main ones as far as the movies go. So, yeah, here's David Cornsweet beside Christopher Reeve Superman and Henry Cavill Superman. Now, as far as looks go, obviously Christopher Reeve is always going to be my favorite. He's the most iconic Superman. There's no question about that. But as far as the look of, I gravitate more towards Cavill's suit, but I still really, really like this suit. It's actually kind of a perfect blend of the Cavill suit and the Reeve suit. Like, if they were like to be mixed together, that's kind of what this suit is going for. But yeah, it's very nice. So yeah. But that was my action figure review of the David Cornsweet, if I'm saying his name right, Superman for the new Superman movie. So yeah, can't wait to see this movie. Hope David Cornsweet does good. I think he's going to, but what do I know? But yeah, the trailers look good, so I'm very excited. But anyway, that was my review of the action figure of Superman for the new Superman movie. So yeah, very nice.